Wrestlingus Show. Here we back, boy. Wrestlingus Show. Fuck those we annoy. Wrestlingus Show. Too hard for the meat. Wrestlingus Show. On the air every week.
It's the Wrestlingus Show. Everybody, we are ready to review AEW for you this week. As you well know, you go to patreon.com/ you got to put that slash in there. Or I'll do like Johnny from Cobra Kai. www. Patreon. .com/ Lingus Mafia. And you could go find all of our stuff there and sign up. And a couple of you people are already, you guys are on, you get some every month, you lose some every month. This is the way of the world. And I know.
We understand.
I'm completely whatever about it. I would like you to stay. I hoped, our show would put buds in ears. I always think there got to be a way it's asses in seats, but buds in ears isn't as cool as asses in seats. So you guys, we're going to be doing the drawing, spinning the wheel, and we were going to do it today, but I wanted to address a couple of you first before we do it, and then I think, Faust, we will do this on Monday. We will spin the wheel because we will have our Royal Rumble review on Monday. Yeah. So it'll be that bonus show that we do for Monday. But the rule is you have to be in for January and signed up into February to win. So if I see you are canceled and maybe you already, when you signed up, you put it on give me 1 month automatic, and it's going to turn off on you and you forget about it. So to get yourself on that wheel, either reach out to us and say, no, I want to be on that wheel and renew and make sure you're not on that cancel list, or I can't put you on the wheel to spin. You have to be not canceled for February. So
yeah, because we've seen it in the past too.
You cancel in February.
That someone said they were going to cancel, but it was like they were switching their card or something.
Yeah. And they were like, shit, I didn't mean to or something. And I understand. If time tough, whatever. Or it wasn't what you wanted. Whatever. If you wanted to stay for only the 84 days of Royal Rumble and you're done with it, that's fine. God bless you. Thanks for trying out. And I appreciate it. So, let us know. Because even if you wanted to quit in February, you can. As soon as February starts, you could say, okay, I'm done after this month and have it be gone. But you got to be signed up for that following month, and we will have the drawing on Monday on the wheel. That's what we'll be doing, and the spinning the wheel on the camera. You can watch it on Godfather Plus and have every single show that we ever do is from Godfather Plus, including all the video shows that we post. If you're into golf and all that kind of stuff, we have teaching stuff and all that kind of shit on there. We'll get into this show, Faust, but I am a bit chilly in this room, Faust.
Oh yeah,
I am. I have to put a sweatshirt on while I'm a little cold in here, Faust. I'm a little cold.
I was gonna say, we're in a tank top. Were you going to beach bash?
What
was it?
It's not quite Cleveland weather here, Faust, but hold on a second. Let me put this on. There we go here. Oh, knock everything down.
So you got it backwards? Oh, no, you got it. Oh, it's two-sided.
Okay, now I could look like Darth Vader, too, like this, Faust. I could.
I like that. I like the old saloon font the best.
This wasn't my first choice. And for the people who are not on video, I have just put on the great 49ers sweatshirt. To all you loser Packer fans out there, you all can cancel. I don't care. They could leave. I don't care about you. You're not part of this. I don't like you as a human being. Mm-hmm. I know something is medically wrong with you if you like the Packers. And I have told everybody, I say, here's my rule of liking the Packers. You are from there, your family is from there, or it is generations of your family being Packer fans.
Right.
I think you've made wrong choice in your lives. However, that is okay. I don't
so it's not
approve.
Okay from people across the pond to become Packer fans?
No. If they're a fan, it has to be East Coast team. At least New York is closer to you. Fucking something over there. Be a Giants fan. It's ain't terrible to be a Giants fan. They have winning in their history. They have an illustrious history. You know, got beat by the Bears like 73-0 or whatever the fuck that was at a championship. I've changed my mind on championships too, by the way, Faust. I think I'll talk about that on the Wrestlingus show, and I'll give my thoughts on why. And I'm surprised at myself, but it does make sense. So yes, you disgusting, and I'm surprised how many Packer fans we have. I'm shocked. One, I would assume. Okay, one. Right. Fucking multiple. Where the fuck is this?
Looking at you, Nikki franchise.
And Subtle Rossi, you scumbag.
Oh, he is too?
And he goes, oh, the beginning of the show is horrible this week. I go, yeah, fuck you. Take your fucking medicine.
I'm going to text him back because he texted me earlier about some jobs. So I'm going to say, I should text him back. We don't hire Packer fans.
These fucking homo Packer fans. I go, you imagine their logo, Faust, is a man putting things in a box. That's what kind of a mascot are you? A Packer. Yeah, fudge Packer fan. That's what you are. Okay, Faust, this is a wrestling show. But yeah, as I said, everybody well knows. And the funny thing is, people, your team, who I never say otherwise. I never say, nope, they're this. And I know, I think of things logically. With my head straight on, I know if something is shit. My team is shit, and they've got new coach, new GM. Hopefully, they're on the rise. They're more in the right direction this time now, so there is hope. However, it's the most storied franchise in history. Me and Seth Rollins, we go way back. We go Illuminatis. We enjoy Chicago Bears football. And there's something about that. You're born into your team. There is no, I'm changing a team because you can't. And we've had this discussion. If your team moved, where do you go? What do you do? I don't know if I wouldn't just say, I watch football. I don't think I would have a team anymore. There's no reason.
Over teams.
It would just be, I like to watch football. And I will watch every fucking game. I watch every game now. I just have my heart with this fucking nightmare that I fucking have, Faust. I should show my room sometimes. So, as you see, I have the new thing behind me. That's the flag from the 100. As you see one signature from the camera here. But the thing is signed all over there. You see a little bit more. But the flag is signed by a bunch of players when I went to the anniversary and stuff. So... But enough for football. That's our Lingus Mafia show. So let's get into Rampage. Because the second half of the show, Faust, this Bash Beach, I sat down with my sunglasses and a towel. I said, let's go to the fucking beach.
I got my sunblock.
I can't even believe they were like showing them at the beach and going, we're free. Why? What are you doing to yourself? You're showing your fucking assholes. However, Faust, I don't care. I want to see people... Oh, you're a shill. You like AEW. And I do for the most part. You tell me that ladder match isn't fucking great.
Oh, the ladder match is awesome.
Fucking fantastic. So I don't want to hear people is it a spot fest? Well, guess what a fucking ladder match is? It's fucking spots galore. It has grown over time to spots. Razor and Shawn wasn't crazy spots. There was a couple they peppered. Right. Now we got to fucking jump and kill ourselves. So... But this match, we'll get to it in the second half because I got a lot to say about it. And I have stuff to say about Cody. But let's start off with Rampage live, Faust. Live. It was live. It said live. And I was like, wow, it made me notice where I said this is a live show. Okay, I feel better when it's a live show for some reason. And I have feelings for why they made this a live show. By the way, go to... at Lingus Mafia on Twitter if you want to see the pin tweet on what you can win if you sign up to our Patreon. I look at my notes, Faust, and I go, Mix? The fuck is this? Fucking auto spell bastards. Mox.
Yeah.
Man, fucking John Moskowitz, he's a very Jewish boy. He come out. With his Andrew Dice Clay jacket. Faust... I'm not. This is Steve Austin when he said, see, because Steve Austin is not this black-hearted fucking. We know him from prior. He was flashy. He liked to wear the robe, Hollywood blonde, right?
Right.
Sparkly robe. So he's not all black boot in this. So he still had a little bit of a taste in him. Do you remember when he went to Stone Cold and what he had on his tights? It didn't last long. He had a fucking white eagle that said Stone Cold on it. on his trunks.
Man,
and I said, what the fuck is that? And they went, got to get rid of that shit. He like a little bit of fucking Flash. Like, I like that Flash. So if I was told I have to be a character who's this dark thing and this and that, I'd be like, fuck, I like a little bit of flair to me, you know?
Pizzazz.
I do. I like a little sparkle. And so this is Mox going, I want to fucking have some little pizzazz in me. And he went, ooh, Renee, you got a bedazzler? Let me try this. It goes like this, Faust. I like to bedazzle a little bit. So it's him versus Ethan Page. Jericho.
You can tell how much that he's lost weight too, and I laugh because Taz says, "Oh, it looks like Moxley cut weight."
I can't tell that he fucking he was always pretty skinny to me.
Yeah, but you can tell.
Think
It looks a little bit more
shoulder-wise?
gaunt, I think. No, I like it his belly.
Really? You think his belly was
To me,
down?
it does.
Well, someone else in another show gathered it, and I'll talk about that later. Jericho says Mox has been off for a while. He goes, Paige has been wrestling every Wednesday and Thursday. For one, Faust, he's never on television. Really? And what show is Thursday?
Tuesday,
is Thursday dark? I don't know what the hell I was on the Thursday. What's Thursday?
Yeah. And then Jericho's also talking about, oh, yeah, he beat me for the title. I know him. Oh, yeah, because Jericho has to make it about himself.
True fucking life, Faust. And we'll get into Jericho in the next on Dynamite, too, as well. Normal match. It's a choke out and a win. It wasn't something like I thought he'd come in and fucking try to chop the guy's head off or something, but okay.
Yeah, choked him out. He passed out, and then just for fun, paradigm shift after the match.
These fucking names.
And then he leaves through the crowd and runs into Bryan. So I'm like, oh, is this where we're going next?
Yeah, well, and this is my thought always, too. I go, it gets to a dangerous territory for me because I go, Bryan just had the match with the champion, right? And now he's going to just ignore that he ever lost. And now he's going to have this Mox match. Does he have to lose this one too? That's trouble. You can't. 2 back-to-back programs where you're losing against names.
Yeah.
You start your credibility fall down a little bit. Jungle Boy in the back with Dino. And he said they're going to beat up the Gun Club, whatever. Exactly. That's my note. He's going to beat him up. Okay. Nick Jackson, whose hair is becoming HBK.
That's why Cornette calls him Balding Buck.
Oh, really? Faust. Oh, that's painful, Faust. Let me adjust my hat. And I was like, it's weird when you see him because I've always thought he was balding, right? Like I've thought this, like I go, he's got long, thin hair, but it's all there, kind of. And I go, he takes off the bandana. He's always wearing
bandanas. Yeah, he's usually wearing the bandanas.
And I said, he's that fucking Poison guy, Brett Michaels with the fucking bandana, right?
Not that bad.
No, but he's wearing a wig underneath that fucking thing.
Yeah.
But I go, the front is not like spattered a little bit or anything. It is a line there. So I go, wait a minute. What is it all together Stephen A. Smith moving backwards together? As I get the garage doors on the side, Faust, he just goes complete line back. Like Enzo said, fall back like your fucking hairline. That's what he did.
Who did you say that to?
He said it to Bubba Ray.
That's right.
I'll punch you and make your fucking lazy eye get to work. I'll put your lazy eye to work. So good. I say, okay, I look at this, but then I saw the back during like a jumping around spot.
Yeah.
He getting a bald spot in the back. Yeah. I said, okay. And it's got to be a nightmare when you're the long hair guy like Sean. He held on. Sean was like bald on the top middle, and he took that front layer and just put it backwards and tied it. And go, cover this. He had the backwards sweep instead of the side. That was his difference.
I'm watching Peacemaker. There's something about Cena's hair. I can't figure it out.
It's hard to figure out, too.
My wife was like...
Apparently he had something fucking done.
Is that his real hair? And I'm like, it looks pretty good, but something's off. I don't know.
Because wasn't he balding in the back?
There was a little spot, I remember.
And now it's gone. These people, they get a fucking plug and they're done. Look at Brian Urlacher running around.
Oh, yeah.
Brian Urlacher looks like a guy who's going bald. That's the hair replace. But to a bald man, that's a fucking, you would take that 10 times from Sunday.
Yeah, another guy who looks real bad is that Joey Lawrence that was on.
Oh,
Blossom.
he's completely.
He was
bald.
completely bald, but now he has hair.
Oh, he
and
does.
It's bad.
Oh, I gotta see
I'm
this.
Like, who are you fooling?
Oh, I gotta see this because I know he was like. It looked like dots, maybe. Like he did it to where he buzzed except for the top complete, but extremely close. So it looked like he was almost trying for this look, but I'm like,
that's another
you're bald
one
as
that
could
had the long,
be.
flowy hair, that must just suck.
I gotta fucking look this shit up. Thank God we're fucking men. God, you could be a man. God damn it. Fucking shave your fucking. I feel if you have a problem, you're going to have a problem when you shave your head fucking bald.
I know it's gonna suck.
A hat for you is the way, Faust. That's why I start shaving my head. I go, all right, this ain't too bad. I don't look like a fucking cretin or anything. I could live like this. I'll be fine. Okay. Interesting.
The announcers are making a big deal. Like, first time ever, Trent versus Nick Jackson.
By the way, he's versus Trent with awful. This fucking music of the best friends is horrific. Best friends. Get the fuck. I mute when they come out, Faust. One interesting thing is Trent leaves that Udai hanging when he tried to give him a pound on the stage, and they mention it. Oh, they didn't like. They're gonna be like fuck you in our friends group. That's what I think this is. What are you saying about it? Go ahead. That they make a big deal.
This match, nothing.
Okay, sit down, upside down pile driver, which is what I call this fucking thing. This is the eat my balls and asshole finisher. Right. Okay. My guy Faust Hook versus Serpentico.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Serpentico. Serpentico? What's his name?
Serpentico, I believe.
Is it Serpentico? Is it? Wasn't there a movie called Serpentico or something? What was that called? Serpigo. Sertigo. What was it?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was like a Pacino or something, right? Sertico.
Yes.
Serpentico. Cervixco here. Cervixco versus Hook. I rate Pentaco. Fuck it. Pentaco throws out streamers.
I know. What is this?
This is the greatest. He goes.
What was that guy?
I fucking think of the fucking guy from with Jack Black with the magic. He goes Sha with the fucking magic.
I was thinking of who was the guy? I think he was in WWE. He had one match on TV. What was his name?
Like Mystico or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he came out and he did like the fucking.
Yeah, he pulled out a fucking.
So it's funny because Hook's beating the shit out of him, and the goddamn streamers are still stuck in his hands and all over the place.
I go, that fucking Mystico or whatever the hell the fucking Phantasmo. Is that it? Phantasma? Phantasma or something. I would laugh because this would be what I would book if I said, all right, you're the magician in the fucking group, right? I want him to go for a lockup, Faust. I'm gonna show you what it's gonna fucking be. He go like this. He go for the lockup, and he goes behind the guy's ear and goes, "I got a coin." Lock up and pull out a quarter behind his ear. You guys got to get the video show to see right. I'm like, oh, here's a change bucket right here. If I.
You know, Rob actually used that line from Saving Silverman one time at a bar.
The shop?
We were in Santa Cruz.
Oh, my God.
Because I think Ed was talking to some girl, and then Rob goes, check this out. He walks up and is like, let me guess, some creep trying to pick up on you with some cheesy line. I don't do that. I use magic. Shut. And I think he did do the quarter behind his ear fucking.
What did she do? She run away?
She just looked at him like, what the fuck?
It probably helped Ed get laid even quicker.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. So the poor, I write poor fuck is wrapped in streamers after he gets bulldozed here. He gets held into the red room and wins. QT Marshall comes out afterwards talking shit, saying, "Oh, you gonna sucker punch me? I'm ready for you now. I'm ready for you now." This is a big problem I have. See, this is where I go. Don't tell me I say everything in AEW is fucking great. I'm annoyed when somebody is being put into a move to be thrown or whatever, and they remain on microphone, holding the microphone to their mouth, and he yells, "Oh God, oh no!"
Right,
and he gets shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You would drop that and be fucking fighting for your life. Whoa, no.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can drop it
fuck.
near it so you could still have it get picked up.
You would still hear him screaming on
hear it.
camera. But he gets like fucking tossed in a suplex over or whatever. And then Hook
And
fucking
then-
steps over him to fucking leave.
Yeah, it's like,
Don't even know.
It was like Allen Iverson when he
Yes.
walked over Ty Lue.
Stepped over. Ooh, fucking embarrassing. You imagine if I make a frickin' 3 and step over you. Fuck you. When I make a fucking good drive, Faust, I'm gonna knock you down, step over you on my way to the. Maybe I'll run over you with the cart. Fuck it. That's even more. Going. I don't step over. I run him over.
Run over.
It's time for the main event. And Anna says, I told you. She sounded like Billy. She goes, I told you that street fight changed me. I choke people now. Faust, she said this. And I go, no, Jungle Boy choke you. What you said down your fucking gullet. And then,
what is she, a good 2 inches taller than old Hungy back there?
Oh, then Hungy, yes. I thought you meant fucking the other chick. I'm like, what are you out of your mind?
Talking about John Silver.
Yeah, John Silver. Fuck. She go, I'm that bitch Slayer. I said, okay, here we go. So Anna Jay versus TBS. Now,
So this is for the TBS title, right?
I think so.
Yeah. What channel is this on?
TNT, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Just checking.
It should be only allowed to be defended, right? I guess.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk. We'll revisit this the next match we talk about.
Glam Slam rolled into like a rear choke, but Jade is so big she just stands up with her on her back. Fuck you. I'm gonna Amazon. Spinning heel, Jade catches her in the corner. Jericho's screaming she kissed her.
I know. This is
Fuck,
what I
is
tell
she-
you. Jericho is annoying as always.
She jerks her head to the side. Kissed her. She's facing her. And the other one jerks her head sideways, and she goes, she kissed her. Fucking, I can't believe how bad Jericho is. Of all people, I would have been behind him where you said, you know, you should probably do commentary after your career's running down. You'd probably be good on it. You're going on mic. You're not an over-the-top goofy character. Like, you can't be Austin
It's
and
just
do that.
weird because during the pandemic, he would guest spot doing announcing, and he was
He was
good.
fine.
He was entertaining, and now he's just annoying. Maybe it's because he was a heel at the time, and he wasn't like some of this on Rampage. He's doing like that rah. He's
He does his
voice,
shit,
you know.
yeah.
And
One-arm power bomb.
that was pretty good.
And then picked up and glam slam for the win. And they fucking do a big Undertaker logo, 25-0.
25-0.
And I'm in the room cursing. And I go, this fucking shit. And the Duchess is like, what's going on? And I go, there's this girl on TV. I go, it bothers me. I go, she's like, oh, she suck or something? And I go, I like her. This is the thing. I really like Jade. I think she has obviously a look like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And she could be superstar beyond. They've done a disservice to her by going, just hurry up and go have a match.
Yeah.
Train. Because there is a couple of those 1, 2, 3 kick turn. But there's a lot of that involved. And there's a lot of, I'm fucking, I can't act and shit like that. But she gets her shit together. She's Charlotte to the next fucking tier.
Yeah, she could be something, yeah.
Yeah, so.
But like you said, it's
matter
a
of time.
disservice to have her on TV like a year before she probably should have been.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, it's almost as if, hey, Kali, you're big. Hey, almost, you're big. Here you go. Here's the time.
No.
I'm going to kill myself if almost wins this fucking. Man, I got a problem. Billy keeps yelling about it. I'm like, don't do it. I'm not saying you're fucking wrong. I'm scared you're going to be right. Don't do it.
I'm scared he's going to be right too. I'm like, there's no way.
You hear it every time, right? You're like, no, stop it. All right, let's get on to Dynamite. All right, 15-degree beach blast from Cleveland, Ohio. Faust, why they don't even address, this is a joke that we call it a beach blast. They could have said, we call this beach blast because it's stuck in the middle of winter and we want to have a little bit of heat in our lives and let's, take ourselves back to a beach and we're making spring break here. Fuck it. And how about have the set designed as a beach or like Bash at the Beach? Do something.
Yeah. No, they just
nothing
had, like,
to
the
do with
graphics.
anything.
There was a graphics. There was a beach.
Wow. Okay.
And there was a couple promos filmed at the beach, but we'll get to that later, I guess.
Right off the bat, Faust, no introduction. We don't get to see Cody rise from the ashes, thank God.
No, we don't have time for that.
Oh, they're in the ring, and the ladder's in the ring, which is odd that the ladder's there, right?
Yeah, already in the ring, right?
Yeah. But don't they
so
they take it out first? They take it out to start the match. It's not there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they take it out.
Which title is this for?
Nice. This is for the TNT.
And it's on what channel?
Let's flip-flop this pig. Yes, and there's two of them, which I'll be talking about in a bit. Right off the bat, here we go with this ladder match. And I'm not a fan. I like an entrance, Faust. I like an entrance. However, I do get we're getting more time. Okay, I get it. I do like a big fight feel, and this did have it. It was, now let's have an announcement. They're both in the ring. Anytime there's both in the ring and then the announcement, I say big fight.
Yeah, yeah.
Am I off, or is Cody Rhodes thick and it's in his belly? Moxley lost it. He found it. I said this the last time we did. I see gut. He has a gut. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
he
looks
delayed
juicy.
sympathy weight.
I'm no fucking slim nobody here, but listen, I've been eating chicken the last couple of days. I'm gonna kill myself, and if I'm gonna start going like this, if I was like the Red Rooster, I'm gonna start talking. I got 114 days before our wedding. I have no fucking choice. It's do or die, and I might die doing this. So Cody's doing a lot of weird shit in this match, posing to the crowd. Doing the, what about me to the crowd. Very bad guy. Very
But
bad
still trying
guy.
to be a good guy, yeah.
Okay, so maybe we're going somewhere. I put I put a gold star right on the paper when I saw this, Faust. Sammy Guevara, first one to try to go get the belts. And what did he fucking do? He ran up that fucking ladder to the fucking top and reached for the fucking belt. Before Cody hurried the fuck up and got him.
Yeah.
He didn't walk 2 steps and go, I can't reach the fucking belt. Fucking assholes. I go crazy. He fucking ran because you would punch your opponent in the face and you would run. Suplex off the top of the fucking ladder. Dear God, his feet hit the belts. Good fucking Lord. Sammy jumps up. This is the spot of the fucking year at this point. Obviously, we're a month in, but it might last. It might last the year. He leapfrogs one ladder that he is on in the corner and fucking RKO's him.
Oh my God.
He fucking hops over he's on the ladder because the fucking lady is holding the ladder. You always see those referees do this shit. So don't flip off.
I saw people trying to knock that on Twitter. Like, look at the referees. But they're doing that for safety.
They do it in WWE constantly. All the time you see that shit.
Yeah.
So don't say it's these people. Yeah, and it's because we've seen them kick and the fucking old ladder goes flying backwards. Whoops. He jumps off this fucking ladder, catches fucking Cody in an RKO, and that shit, they fall from the top left, and it is as flat as you can.
So good. The way he grabbed him, the timing, everything. It looks so good. This
perfectly landed. Plop.
As soon as I just watched the replay, just like, wow. Like this was
great.
This was Edge spearing Jeff Hardy when he was hanging. Kind of like, wow. Kind of like, holy shit.
I really liked it. Okay, Rhodes, Crossroads off the ladder looked scary almost. That wasn't quite as perfect.
Because again, you see the ref, he's holding both ladders. And then after they swung off, one of the ladder that Cody was on kicked back, and the ref was like, oh fuck.
and it was almost like he fucking got DDT'd Sammy. Because you can't tell I said good acting on his part or selling. He's kicking the ground and freaking out, holding his face. Like he really got fucking stuck.
Yeah.
You know, I said, okay, that's good. I had a boss like that spot. Now, Sammy sells, but when Cody climbs the ladder, all of a sudden he's recovered very quickly.
Right.
He was like, oh, shit. Okay, boom, and he's done. Both hang from the fucking belts. This is interesting because Cody wraps himself around the fucking pole that's holding these belts, And then Sammy climbs his back, and then the ladder goes away. And they're like, the referee took the ladder away for their safety. Motherfucker. And Cody looked like he was having a hard time because he's got double the fucking weight on him holding that.
Yeah, no shit.
I do worry about these spots because I don't want them blowing that guy. His knee out, yes, in the ring. But they both okay from them. Swanton off the giant ladder, which Cody is now laying across a ladder outside the ring. Good thing this is all petite wrestling, Faust. He don't go through the damn ladder. He nearly kills himself snapping his own back in half.
See
he flipped.
The whip?
He whipped off that. He almost looked like Taka Michinoku hitting the ground.
Yeah, I'm like, you see his back. Whoa.
He landed clear on him, too. It wasn't like he just clipped him. He fucking nailed him, and the ladder barely moved. And that was probably from Cody being heavy.
Do you think it was supposed to break or no?
Oh, I do. By a mile, I think. He ain't gonna. Why would you do that? Fucking. You just look like
the
fuck.
way his body whipped, though, right after he hit Cody, it was like, fuck.
He's supposed to be getting the benefit of this. He looked like he killed himself. Sammy uses, now they both climb up the ladder, and Sammy uses the belts to smack Cody in the head with. And then he's got to wait for it to swing back to him, and he grabs it, tears off the belts. And he is now full-time, not interim champion. Faust, why?
This was interim for what, 3 weeks? Was it 3 weeks? 2 weeks?
This would be 3, I believe, because Cody said I was gone for 2 weeks, so there were 3 then. Why? Why is this? Why? There is no. He was gone for months. There is. He was gone for 2 weeks. They said we have to have a champion on TV. It can't be gone for 2 fucking weeks.
Yeah.
And they gave him another belt. And then they unified the belt. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, granted, the match we got from it was great, but
great.
We didn't.
You didn't. You
did,
could have
did it have to go this way?
You know what? It could have been for 1 belt. That's positive.
Yeah.
It could have been. It could have been fine. Hobbs and Starks do an interview in the beach in the snow.
You see? I was gonna say, did you see the sand? Nope.
No, because it's covered by snow, and Tony's out there shivering to death. Going, and I'm shocked they weren't like. I was like, this is making fun of your product, kind of.
Yeah, because
like, why would you show this?
They even said, yes, we're in Cleveland. Yes, they do have a beach here.
That's what I'm like. Why would you point out? Why would you call this? How about Winter Festival? Fuck that. You could
Winter is Coming was just what, last month?
Oh, Winter is Coming was in August, Faust. I don't know if. Oh. They do everything. I heard Halloween Havoc was next month. I go, what? In February? This is Valentine's, though. They're all over. They got their own timeline. 2-on-1, Wardlow versus Jobbers. Who gives a shit? Why is this on TV?
Is this Ryback?
True life. Faust, this is where I fast forwarded. I was like, I wouldn't give a fuck about this.
You don't save much time because the match is quick.
Yeah. I want you to talk about this match. 2.0 versus Santana and Ortiz and Jericho.
All right.
By the way, the tits on Jericho. As he's leaving, and all I'm doing is staring at that chest with the fucking weird fucking formation, and I don't even know if he's a fat guy because you see abs. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on when I look. And I'm like, I can't tell if you're a fat guy or if you're deformed. I don't know.
That guy, I think he just likes to drink, and he still works out a little bit. So
Faust, it is. It's bloat. It's not fat. It is bloat. You're right. Yeah. He like to drink a little bit. I think so. He does. He looks
GGs,
swollen.
as he likes to say.
What's
it? Drink the GG. Grey Goose.
Oh, really? No, I think what that was in his hand when he was making out with Kelly in that club picture.
Probably.
You imagine he goes and makes out on a fucking dance floor in the middle. What are you doing? Let me go cheat on my wife in front of everybody at being famous. Go ahead.
I always want to call Santana and Ortiz LAX just because that's what I remember them from in Impact. But
I call them dead presidents now.
Do you know what their actual team name is?
Oh, for this now?
Yeah.
No, I always just know Santana Ortiz.
It's Proud and Powerful.
Really? I've never heard that ever. That sounds like a slogan for gays.
It a few times. I know.
like strong gays. That's what you know what? They could have a bodybuilding competition for gays only and call it Proud and Powerful. I'm inventing this, Faust. And I'll say, blowjobs get you a long way in this business, kid. Go ahead.
Did Jericho even get in this match?
No, he used the fucking elbow, I think, to end it, help him. Like he was
Santana
pissy or something.
Ortiz just kept tagging in each other, and it was almost like they're saying, "We don't
Fuck
need
you."
you,
Yeah.
because you're holding us back." And then Jericho finally leaves, but then he comes back, hits the Judas effect, and then one of the guys, I don't forget which one's Santana, which one's Ortiz, hit a pile driver, and they won. So I'm
the Puerto Rican
2.0
guy.
now.
Yeah, 2.0. I told you, the independent guys on 2.0. And the Nasty Boys. Punk and MJF verbally joust. This is decent enough. And he says next week he's going to fight him. That's what MJF says.
Yeah. When Punk came out, did you see the Cornet sign?
No. What did it say?
It just said, like Mussolini.
Oh, that's fucking great. I enjoy it. Like Mussolini and Kennedy.
They were making he was making fun of MJF's scarf, and I'm like, I wonder how much one of these scarves are. And like, you get a knockoff of one of those Burberry scarves.
Is that what it is? A Burberry? That's what it's supposed to be?
Yeah, that's like their pattern, Louis Vuitton.
I was wondering. I always see the same.
Burberry.
Okay, that's Burberry. I would have no idea.
If you wanted to get a Burberry cashmere men's scarf like that,
let me guess.
$470.
Well,
no, sorry.
I guess $470. Am I right, Faust? $470.
There's some good lines in there, like MJF's like, "Oh, you're gonna come back and then leave again, like LeBron did in Cleveland."
Yeah,
and
shit
like
on Cleveland, and you
and
think
if
I'm
you don't
fighting
get your
here?
way, you're gonna sue.
You do a
Then you're gonna go
podcast.
cry on a podcast.
I was waiting for them to fucking talk about fucking him and Colt.
I'm waiting for the Colt.
Oh, fuck. I would love to know what goes on back there. Do they ignore each other? Whatever. Friends for that fucking long. I mean, what is the reason for the suit? Because I'm thinking he fucked Colt good, though. Because it was like...
It was, yeah, I think...
but I'm like, he knew he was on his show. What?
Because Punk sued Eamon, right?
The doctor.
I think that's what the doctor.
Well, the doctor sued him, so he re-sued him back, right?
Yeah, and I think Punk had told Cabana, like, hey, I'll help you out with your lawyer fees. And then he didn't. So Colt, I think, sued Punk to get some of his money or something.
But, I mean, if that is the 100% case, then Punk is wrong. If he fucking told the guy, I will help with your lawyer fees. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Do we know that this happened? That's all.
Yeah, because Cabana got dragged into this because of all the shit that was said on the podcast.
Yeah.
So that's why. Yeah.
Faust, one day will reach the heights of being sued.
Would you be surprised because MJF finally says, next week, you're finally going to get it?
Yeah.
CM Punk versus... Because the last couple times it was always
everyone else. Yeah.
And he says MJF, and I'm like, oh, okay, we're finally gonna get it. I'm like,
there ain't no way we're getting
pull
this.
somebody else out there, and it's just like Mike Johnson, Fredrickson, or something.
It's 100% that, Faust. There is no way in hell we are getting him and MJF without a pay-per-view. It's not a chance. And I'm fine with it. I like a fucking drag out. I like that there's pay-per-views aren't every fucking month. I enjoy it. So he goes, oh, you always get back up. And so he has everybody come out that he beat. FTR, Wardlow, Spears jumps him from behind. We talk about Punk. And they beat the shit out of him and everything like that. And he tell Wardlow, you powerbomb. You're waiting for this Wardlow turn, of course. Where, he's going to go against MJF. And powerbombs him on a chair. Faust, sitting on his chest Indian style was great. It was great.
Yeah,
all I'm thinking of is, fuck, Punk must be tightening his stomach like a bat, like it's a fucking heavy person. I don't care if they're fucking 190. Fuck, man. He's like, first I was like, is he gonna shit on his chest or something? He should have did a Cleveland steamer for us. Oh, that was good. Yeah, he sat on his chest Indian style. Fucking fantastic. The Acclaimed talk about Moxie. They're gonna fight on Friday. Suit Williams texts me and goes, I rub my hands together knowing the Acclaimed are doing a rap about Mox. And I go, however, they're soft now. Tony Khan
might have to edit it, though.
Don't say anything about him being a drunk. It's going to turn, and it's like, fuck. But he's got to go against the gay guy on Friday, so we'll see. Griff and Julia in the back for an interview, and this Smark Sporks comes in. and says, oh, Jade said you could have a title opportunity, and Griff goes, oh, you shouldn't do it to your kid. She goes, fuck you, I do what I want. Faust, she's a different human being. I can't recognize her. She looks way better. I don't remember ever hearing her voice, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
I didn't know what she sounded like, and I'm like, she's a good-looking girl. Everything. I hope she's. I'm like, so she's not turning into the black fucking like follower though.
I think so. Still,
you still think so? Because like, she's not dressing weird or anything though.
When they do their little promo, I think there's a flash of her.
Really? Yeah. It's something to look for, because I'm like, she's just gonna be a bad guy. She got nutted in her eye and she turned. I mean, listen, wouldn't we all? Wouldn't you all get a little evil if you got nutted in the eye?
Yeah, because Mark's like, you got to sign this contract because you got one eye, so we got to sign a waiver here. And
he says, make sure to cross the T's and dot the I's. All right. The human buoy, Layla Hirsch. Boy, she looks fucking... Faust, I watched that show, Seven Little Johnstons, and I can't tell the difference. I can't tell no difference. Versus Red Velvet Sky. And I go like that, man, I would like a piece of red velvet cake. I said, fuck, man, I don't even want to hear red velvet. It make me hungry. I had a red velvet cookie. I don't know when, 100 years ago, but remember I used to get I brought some, I think, to your wife.
She enjoyed it. She went through a red velvet phase.
1,000 years ago. That's how long ago that was. But it was white chocolate chips in the fucking red cookie, and they were soft. Oh, God, I think I'm going to come, folks. I'm going to continue on.
Oh, dude.
Statlander comes to save after this match is done with, because who cares about this match, right? Because she holds on to the fucking finisher, her armbar. Right. One of 1,000 moves, armbar. And I go, what kind of outfit is this chick wearing, Statlander? She's got on plastic booty shorts with like a cardigan sweater.
Listen, she's an alien.
I was like, what the fuck? Fuck. She looked good to me. Right. Like I told you, who's she fucking fuss? I think she'd probably toss me around. I don't know. She looks big to me. She looked tall.
Yeah.
But she's probably not, but for a girl.
Yeah, because remember, she was taller than Adam Cole, right? Or about the same height?
Oh, fuck. I forget. I think she had to be taller than Cole. If that's the case, then what the fuck? All right. Next, Britt Baker talks in a ring, mostly to torture Browns fans, which is dear to my heart, though, pretty much, because if I was in Green Bay, Faust, you can't even imagine the things I would fucking... It would become a shoot, and I would just be screaming.
Let's give a segment to Britt to just shit on Cleveland. But
wearing all her Pittsburgh.
Anything. Yeah.
And I thought the same thing. I wrote, what the fuck is she talking about?
Or we're going to set up the next program.
And then she said, Baker Mayfield had 10 incompletions. I'm like, did she mean interceptions? I don't know what. And then she says later, though, she goes, I had 10 incompletions this year. So, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And I go, 10 incompletions for a game ain't too fucking bad. I'm like, I don't understand where she's yelling 10 incompletions for. Boy, oh boy. Faust, I wanted to try to find something, and I hope I can during this. I planned to get it earlier. We'll get to it in a minute here. The FTR, that, let's see, what did I say here? Oh, that FTR against the fucking Orange Kid and everything match got postponed. I don't even remember that I forgot completely that they were supposed to have a match the other week. FTR versus Thanks Dad, and they shake Orange.
Oh,
fucking
that's right,
completely fucking forgot about it.
So it's going to be on Rampage? Or is it next week? I forget.
Well, now I think it's Rampage, because they were like, oh, it's postponed. I'm like, well, someone had fucking COVID out of this fucking group. What was yesterday's date? 1/26. Let me see. Because I don't think I fucking have it. Which, you know what, though? I'm going to pause this, but on the video show, you're going to see still. But I will come back and play the clip that I want everybody to hear. And we're back, the magic of technology. Now, I have my head down, and I'm writing notes. I swear on my fucking life, Faust. I swear on my fucking life. Now, I want to let you listen to what comes on here. Now, listen, audience.
In the corner of FTR, and it is official. Julia Hart has answered the open challenge. She will face the TBS champion, Jade Cargill.
So I hear this, right? Let me get another microphone. So
I must have been fast forwarding because I didn't hear this.
Okay, so I hear the screaming of Vicky, right? And I got my head down. Okay, whatever. And then I hear something follow this. I hear a man start to scream at the announcers. Faust, I swear to fucking God. I swear to God. And I looked up and I went, you've got to be kidding me. And then she screams at the end even louder. And it's like there is no woman around. There is no Dana, only Zool at this point. Here you go.
Hey, I should be the TBS champion, and there's only one reason that I'm not. Ruby Soho. Ruby Soho got a fluke victory on me. If we wrestled 100 times, I would win 99 of them.
You tell me that's not a fucking man yelling.
Sounds more manly than Dominic.
Dude, it gets worse. It gets worse.
And I'm going to prove it next week. I want Ruby Soho.
Why would you pronounce anything like, ugh? We'll go back for a minute. I want Ruby Soho. That's what she does.
I want Ruby Soho.
Maybe she can help you out. Well,
I can't even begin to comprehend. I can't even begin to comprehend that they did this. And I'm like, why? Why would you do this? What? She comes out dressed like a fucking thug, which looks like a guy. Let me change my microphone here. She comes out and she's like in full, like a beanie, hiding that fucking bald head. Her and the Buck are fucking having a contest. I want Ruby Soho. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, here comes Nyla Rose. Oh. Oh, would you, Ruby, you're going to have a match with Nyla Rose. Nyla Rose up. Oh, no, Nyla Rose is coming. Oh, she just beat her up and left her laying. Oh, my fucking God. Oh, fuck. So I'm amazed. When she, and I use lightly, gets that anger and yelling, I'm in heaven, Faust. I'm in heaven from this. Lights out match, Faust. Suit explains it to me, and I go, why didn't you write into the show? And he goes, I can't remember to fucking do anything.
Yeah, at least they explained it, because I remember you asked me, like, what's the lights out match? I'm like, I don't know.
He just says,
Justin Roberts explained it.
It doesn't count toward your record, and it's not sanctioned. That's it. So this is modern day, the belt's not on the line, Faust. Oh, okay. Now the guy who always
Justin
fucking
Roberts
loses gets to win.
In a moment, we are going to turn off the lights. When the lights come on,
what is that even?
No rules. And then they turn the lights
off and on.
And then it kind of comes back on, and then there's stuff going on their Tron, and then the lights go back off again, and then it comes back on.
Why do you
Adam
think
Cole.
That is so fucking weird?
Yeah,
I'm going to turn the lights off and back on, and when they're back on, this is like we could play tag when it's only this way, and the rules are off when it's like, fucking weird. Now, do you think Cole goes to the gym and only does cardio?
I told you, he hasn't hit the ring hit the weight room since the performance center.
He's a regular dude just walking out there. Talented as hell. Great on a microphone. I love him. I love him to death, but holy God, he is a beanpole. Britt is more jacked. She's more jacked.
Yeah, somewhere Vince McMahon's watching this like, see? Make him a manager.
Cole and Orange Cassidy have this match.
That stringy hair.
That fucking hair. Now, they're pulling out things from all, let's have matches and fight different things and pull, and then
because I'm sure you've never heard of this guy.
I have on Twitter recently.
Okay,
it's been a while now that I've been expecting, but I don't know shit about him.
I couldn't tell you what his gimmick is.
It's Svn Goolie, Faust, is what his fucking gimmick is. Come out with a rubber chicken. They fucking pull a chair out, and Danhausen is under the fucking ring. Fucking like this one.
And then he leaves.
He points over. And he leaves the fucking ring. I'm like, oh my fucking God. He looks fun. He looks fun.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see.
I've heard him do promos, and he talks real weird.
Oh, does he?
But
he should talk like a Matt Hardy. That'd be perfect.
He has a gimmick, but
he does. He's Svn Goolie gimmicked. And those who don't know, I'm typing. See, this is for the people on the higher tier. Let's see. Svn Goolie. I've showed this on the other show before, Faust. Here you go. Here's Danhausen, everybody. This is Danhausen, Faust.
This is a Chicago guy, right?
It's Chicago guy. Yeah. Svn Goolie. SVN Goolie, if you want to look it up.
I've seen commercials come up for his shit like on...
We get a shirt, Faust.
Yeah, that's what I've seen. I've seen him pimping his stuff like on what are those?
That's pretty good with Freddy Krueger and everything.
Channels.
It's a Fox channel, and he does the like the old time horror movies they show. Like, here's your Saturday afternoon. They used to do that here locally, and it was like on channel either 26 or 36 or something like that.
Real local, independent ones.
Black Lagoon. It's Killer Tomatoes, which we have to do our 80s movie files. I got to do Killer Tomatoes. I've never seen it. But it's all those type of movies. It's Dracula. It's Frankenstein. And it gave me a warm feeling because I remember being at my father's when these things were on and stuff like that. And I was like, and he would always be like, ooh, fucking Frankenstein or Dracula. Like, he liked the old time bullshit, like that stuff, and it'd be interesting. We might even have to review some of those, Faust. Maybe we do a stretch of black and white horror movies.
Oh,
Frankenstein, Dracula, Wolfman.
Yeah, we should do all those classic, Universal ones.
That's a fucking good idea. I think we're going to start the fucking year with that when we start our thing. It would be Black Lagoon, Frankenstein, Dracula, Wolfman. And is there Phantom of the Opera in there? Phantom? Just Phantom? Something like that.
Not sure.
But those four, at least. Those are the fucking good ones. Because those are the main guys. You have a Dracula and you have a Wolfman in there. That's perfect for us.
I found a video. It's Danhausen doing a cameo. Somebody paid him to do a cameo, and he's explaining his gimmick to Jim Cornette.
Really? Wow.
So I guess I could play it. If it's no good, I'll just turn it off, and we'll see. So you can get it. You can hear how he talks too.
Okay. Oh, and he does it in character.
Oh yes, Danhausen here. This is from Alexander Rose. Voros, okay.
Show me that picture, though.
This is for wonderful Danhausen, James Cronin. Okay, sounds familiar. Great James Cronin wants you to explain to him your gimmick. What the hell is that? Wants to know why you speak that way and what the gimmick, what the hell, supposed to mean. Well, you want to know why Danhausen speaks the way that Danhausen does? It's because people listen. You are listening now. They are listening now. And that makes Danhausen powerful. You see, when people listen, it gives you power to get on television, like Danhausen, who then makes all of the money. You see, the more televisions Danhausen is on, the more money he makes, and the more powerful he becomes. So, in order to get people to listen, Danhausen has found a voice. Danhausen would not go out there and say, hello, so-and-so. Time on Saturday.
All right, I've had enough.
I was gonna say we're running.
I'm like, it goes on forever. Jesus Christ! You know what? I might put this full show out for free, Faust, because with the clips and everything, we have to have this out there. This is a long fucking show. Fucking Danhausen. Now, here's the problem with the end of this match. Here's the problem of all things. Right? And Orange slices his fucking hand open. All this, right? So
tries to do the punch, but he can't. It hurts.
He hugs him on top of the stage, which is the worst. And I'm so glad, like, Botch and all that shit, whatever, had this, because I'm like, he can't get out of the hug. And he's holding his hands together, and he's like,
let me go. Give them what they want.
Let me go.
It's the best friend's hug. Yeah, that's the part that looks real bad.
That's the bad one. Because he's,
when he can't get out of the hug.
I can't get, and he's like only one arming around it, and he's like, I can't get free. And then he jumps off the stage and puts him through the fucking fake floor and shit, and gets a pin.
Thin floor.
Yeah, that same thing we always see with the fucking Shane falling on him. And so then he gets his pin. And, the first loss ever, however, it doesn't count, so it never lost.
Just lights out.
Yeah, and so you've beaten this Orange Cassidy every fucking time, but you wanted to get rid of him, so you did this match and lost.
And you lose.
Fucking shit. When it doesn't matter. Okay, good job. And that's how you're finishing this show. It's just trying to get out of the fucking hug was horrific. Absolutely.
What was bad
horrific.
was, like before they'd go to commercial, you'd see them on an actual beach, which there's no way that was filmed in Cleveland.
Yeah, no shit. They were on the beach. What the fuck with this?
And they're just looking at each other, and they're in their gears. I was like, oh no, this is bad.
Winter prom. AEW's winter prom. God, I don't fucking. Oh my God. Fucking from Svn Goolie to fucking Nyla Rose. I don't know which is what. Nyla Rose or Svn Goolie or fucking Danhausen. They're all pretty fucking close, man.
Danhausen.
Fucking that was Nyla Rose. Same thing. Oh my God. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Should they have put the ladder match last? I mean, it was a better match. It should have been, but I could see it being Cody being. Yeah, we'll let these guys have the
try to follow it.
Spot, you know.
Or I think it's try to follow this, or do you try to
too.
suck in an audience? That's why there's no entrance. Just fucking go.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where they fucking end up.
Gotta grab that key demo right when the show starts.
Come on, kid. Get after it. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed the show. Remember, you want to get in patreon.com/Lingus Mafia, of course, and check out the pin tweet at Lingus Mafia. Remember, if you have already canceled, then you're not going to be eligible to be on that wheel because you have to be into the next month. And now, like the Stooges say, I'm warning you. You have to, reach out or say something because this is going to be on Monday that it's done.
Yeah.
So you got to get into me. You've got to let me know like Saturday, something or Sunday. Sunday at the worst. I'll be generous, but you just start doing this Monday afternoon bullshit. Forget about it. So
right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Cav. He is Fausty Walnuts. We'll see you next time.